Hello and welcome to my default Blender file with my default cube. Today I am going to show you how to make a pentagram because I have been doing a lot of video game playing and I've been playing Cult of the Lamb. There's a lot of occult stuff in there. So I thought, why not make a pentagram? In this video I'm going to go through a couple sections. I'm going to go through how to make the points in geometry nodes for the pentagram. I'm going to then go through how to turn that pentagram into something that you can see, so give it a profile curve. And then I'm going to put a circle around that pentagram shape that has the same profile curve. Okay, so we have this shape here, this cube. We're going to not use the geometry from this cube. In fact, we're going to cut the ties here. In this geometry nodes tree, I named pentagram. Okay, so let's start by making the points. We're going to start with a curve circle. And just so you know, I'm going to be using this program called Serenade. And when I talk to my computer, it can do things for me. It can type, it can press buttons, it can do basically whatever I want. So I'm going to be using it throughout this tutorial to search for things, to press buttons, and so on and so forth. So just wanted you to know that. Here we go. System curve line. Curve line. We're actually going to make a curved circle, sorry. Let's make a curved circle. We're going to give it 5 points, because that's how many points a pentagon has. And just so you can see what this looks like, this is what it looks like. Let's change the view. Alright, I don't really like how that's turned, so I'm going to rotate it with a transform node. System, transform. We're going to transform it negative 90 degrees on the z-axis. System, negative 90. Enter. Oh, this is the view I want, sorry. So, there we go. Pentagon made in the right direction, but it only has 5 indexes, and we want 11 so that we can delete every other index, because in that way we can go 1, 2, delete, so it go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because we're deleting every other point. And yeah, so we're going to make a line with 11 points. And to do that, we're going to make a curve line. Because it has no points directly, we're going to create a resample curve. System, RESA. Oh, I turned it off. System, RESA. Oh, it doesn't like me, huh? System, RESA. System, RESA. There we go. Sometimes that program is a little finicky, sorry about that. So plug this into here. We're going to plug this into a set position. System, set position. We're going to grab the position attribute for here and put it in there. So here we go. Attribute, transfer attribute, index, vector. System. So this doesn't connect, and the way to fix that is to put an index into the transfer attribute here and put it through a modulo of 5. So here we go. System index. Oh my god, it took all of it. My bad. System index. System math. And there we go. 5, which should be working. Oh, add instead of modulo. I've done that multiple times already. This is my umpteenth try doing this this tutorial because I am a perfectionist. Sorry. Hopefully that's okay with you. But yeah, I keep forgetting that. So we're gonna just put these all down below this. We're gonna make some space here because it's pretty crowded. So that's there. That we're actually gonna put up here because I don't like the crossed wires. Okay. Now we're going to delete every other point. And to do that, we need a delete geometry node, and we're going to do this, duplicate. We have to select every other point to delete. So here we go. Selection. And there we have a pentagram. Now, if I did this with a mesh line, it would only give me the points, make a point cloud. But for some reason, when you make it with a curve, it gives you the entire shape. Well, what I mean is it gives you all, it just deletes the points, but doesn't delete the line, which is nice. Although maybe I could have, wonder if no, there's not just a point mode. That's too bad. But all right, so that's the points and the line, but we need to give it a form. To do that, we've got to do a curve to mesh. Give it a profile, curve to mesh. Let's give it a profile of a quadrilateral. This is gonna be that small. Let's try fill caps. Wait, still too big. Let's make it like that small. Now, one thing I don't love about this is this chunky end right here. So we're going to go ahead and join. We're going to go to geometry. We're going to merge by distance. Now this doesn't work because it needs to be a mesh. So we'll do curve to mesh. We'll do mesh to curve. Where is it? Mesh to curve. And voila. That chunky thing is gone. But I still want to curve these a little to a fillet curve. And I have to do that right before curve to mesh. So let's go ahead and go to curve and find fillet curve, poly. Let's make it like that. Make it so it's not as big. Something like that. All right, so we have the pentagram. We're going to add a circle around it. So let's just do that real quick. System curve circle. Curve circle. Curve to mesh. We're gonna use the same profile. Stick that in there. Got to add a join geometry. System join. And there's the circle and the pentagram. I think the circle's a little too big because it's not touching. Let's do that. Also, I want to give the circle some more points. Let's do like 60 points. So there's the pentagram with the circle. And let's go ahead and set the material and make it kind of cool. So I'm gonna add set material. You have one material loaded. So let's look at this in the full view. So right now I can't see it, but let's make it cool. We're gonna add an emission. Make it a little red, a little pink. You got the wrong material there, sir. Let's do that. Let's see how that looks. What about if we put a light on it? How does that? Better yet, I have an idea. Wonder what might happen if we put it in a volume, or better yet, just put in an Eevee, put on bloom, make the bloom intense. And there you go, a pentagram. That is so cool. Makes me want to sacrifice some goats to Satan. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, feel free to give it a like, and if you subscribe, I might make more of these. Who knows? This was kind of fun.